money on the table. Number two, business use of your vehicle. If you're driving to appointments to see clients or prospects or to have workshops with team members and you're not taking advantage of the 57.5 cents per mile that you get as a tax deduction when you use your personal vehicle for business, then you're leaving money on the table. Number three. Morning and welcome to today's Financial Health Traffic Report. I'm your host, Cortez, the financial health mentor to the working class, where we bring practical, proven wealth creation strategies to hard-working men and women all across this great nation of ours. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave us a comment, share it with your friends. If you're watching this on Facebook, do the same, share it on your wall, leave us a comment. Hit the little like icon or hit the dislike icon. Just give us a rating so we can understand what it is that you guys like and how to better serve you with this information. Today's traffic report is brought to you by Financial Health Mentors 369 Financial Transformation. There's a program that we offer that will help you transform your finances in 9 months or less. In 3 months, we'll show you how to flip your cash flow from negative to positive. In 6 months or less, we'll show you how to develop business income. In 9 months or less, we'll show you how to take the income from your business and the income from your cash flow and invest it in the wholesale market so you can better prepare for retirement. So go to www.financialhealthmentor.com. Check that out, see if that's something that is right for you. Today we're going to continue on with our series. Actually, we want to wrap it up today. The top 5 home-based business tax deductions. Number 1 was business use of your home. If you're in a home-based business and you're not writing off a portion of your mortgage, then you're leaving money on the table. If you're not writing off a portion of your utilities, a portion of your other expenses, if you get windows put in the home, you put a new roof on your home, and you have a home-based business, you're not taking a tax deduction for those expenses, you're literally leaving money on the table. Number 2, business use of your vehicle. If you're driving to appointments to see clients or prospects or to have workshops with team members and you're not taking advantage of the 57.5 cents per mile that you get as a tax deduction when you use your personal vehicle for business, then you're leaving money on the table. Number 3 was meals and entertainment. All right, if you are entertaining clients, if you are entertaining prospects, if you are having team building functions at the movies or at Sky Zone or at laser tag to build camaraderie amongst your team, and you're not writing that stuff off as a business tax deduction, again, you're leaving money on the table. Number 4 was business travel. All right, yes, there are ways that you can turn a family vacation into a business trip and get a portion of those expenses as a legitimate ethical tax write-off. And those are some of the things that we teach here at the Financial Health Mentor. All right. So if you're not doing that, you're leaving money on the table. Now we're on to number 5, which is my favorite of all because it was probably one that I learned last. I knew nothing about this particular strategy, but it's the most powerful strategy if you have children. All right, because you are able to hire your children in your business and pay them up to $6,000 per year, which is a little over $6,000. I think in 2015 it's $6,100 or $6,200, but let's round down to $6,000 per year per child, and that becomes a tax deductible expense for you. You're right at the limit of what any American can earn in this country without having to pay taxes themselves. So your child will not have to pay taxes on the money that you're paying them. And then if they're between the ages of 6 and 18, and because they are your child and they're in that age range, you don't have to set up any Social Security deductions or set up any employer tax or anything of that nature. So it's really a powerful system that allows you to shift your income by paying your children to work in your business up to $6,000 per child per year, and make that a legitimate, ethical, moral tax deduction for your home-based business. And again, your children do not have to pay taxes on that. You don't have to set up any employment tax or anything like that. But here's what you want to do to make sure you audit-proof yourself in this regard. Make it a legitimate hire. What does that mean? I draft a offer letter, spell out the duties that my child will be responsible for performing, spell out their wage, spell out any opportunities for them to earn any bonuses for special projects. Like me, I do a lot of video marketing, so a lot of my videos or a lot of my child's work is based on their ability to manage my digital media. All right, so they help cut, edit, and upload these videos to my social media platforms and that sort of thing. So all of that is spelled out in their offer letter, but they also get opportunities to earn special bonuses, like if they are on camera in some of my videos, which we do. Sometimes they do interviews with me. Sometimes they basically just sit in the room while I'm doing the videos, and they're actually on camera. Sometimes I ask them questions. Sometimes they participate. We do Money Mondays with my children, where we have them explaining some of these strategies in their own words. So that's considered a special project, and they earn bonuses for participating in special projects. So that's just another way for me to pay them extra income. And also, aside from special projects, then there's an Employee of the Month, where there's a bonus related to that. So we just find ways to legally pay them for their services. So instead of giving them an allowance, we basically pay them. They all have their individual bank accounts set up, so we pay them. And then if they want to go to a movie or something to that effect, they take the money from their own account, and they go and do whatever it is that they want to do with their money. Now, there's some strings attached to that, because being between 6 and 18, as a custodial parent, one, they couldn't have a bank account without me signing on as the legal adult to help manage that account. So even though I'm paying them a salary to work in their business, they don't get carte blanche access to that money. We still control what it is that they do with that money, and make sure that they are using that money to take care of their school supplies and their school clothes and their haircuts and all of that sort of thing. So you don't just give them that money and then let them do what it is that they do with it. We basically pay them their salary, and it teaches them how to manage money, and it again, it's a tax write-off for us for the things that we were going to buy for them anyway. All right, so if you understand this strategy, it's an extremely powerful strategy. And then the other thing that we're doing is we're teaching them these principles through the use of that money. So for instance, my children understand that in order to have access to that money, anything that we pay them, so if we pay them $100, they don't get access to the whole $100. They first have to take 50% of that money and invest in some sort of asset. All right? Then they can take the other 50% of that money and do what it is that they want to do with it, as long as they have our permission, of course. So we're teaching them the principle of cash, asset, cash, how to take any cash that you get, buy, build, or invest in an asset first that will later produce more cash for you down the road. And then we do allow them to have some fun, because after all, they did earn the money. And that's another thing that I want to mention. We don't pay them for doing household chores. We pay them for doing work in the business, and they actually do the work. It's not them. It's not me just putting money in their account. No, they do the work. They're in training almost every week, because I'm learning new strategies on how to market my services on the internet. So as I learn things, I train them on those things. And yes, training is paid for them, but then they have to go out and execute. All right, they have to actually do the work, and I encourage you to make sure that your children are doing the work, because if they were ever audited and an audit inspector sat down with my children and asked them what it is that they do in their business, my children can train that person on how to cut, edit videos, how to upload and manipulate social media to get likes, shares, and engagement and all that sort of thing, because that's what their job is, and they're doing that on a regular basis, and they're actually getting good at it. So not only does it help me shift my income, it helps them learn how to be responsible, it helps them learn money principles, but it's also giving them skill sets that are needed in this marketplace. All right, so that's my wrap on the top 5 home-based business tax deductions. I'll go over them real quick with you once again. I know this one is a little long, but number 1 is business use of your home. Number 2 is business use of your personal vehicle. Number 3, it's meals and entertainments. Number 4 is business travel. And number 5, it's wages, paying wages to your children to work in your home-based business. And again, I can speak on hours for how powerful that is and how much of an impact that can have on your children and their financial future. But as always, the formula for success: thoughts plus actions multiplied by time will give you your results. If you do not have a home-based business where you can take advantage of these deductions, then connect with us at www.financialhealthmentor.com. I'll share with you what it is that we do, how we do it, to see if it is a good fit for you, and you can come on board with us and start taking advantage of these top 5 home business deductions and many, many more. So until next time, I'm the Financial Health Mentor, Cortez, Financial Health Mentor to the working class, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.